welcome back to my channel. I guess I should probably welcome myself back. It's been so long. Yes, this is my bed in my living room because that's how I'm living my life right now. I put it here about 2 weeks ago and haven't moved it. Okay, I want to apologize for not making a follow-up video to my giving up social media for a week video. I'm just kind of inconsistent and this is my life. But I did want to share with you what happened to me during that time. So if you haven't watched it, you can go watch my video right before this one, and it was giving up social media for a week and an update on my PTSD and the reasons why I was giving up social media for a week. And I did it. I gave it up for 7 full days. Did not look at any social media for that whole week. And it was awesome. It was very cleansing and I felt good to not feel attached to Instagram and YouTube and Snapchat. Yeah, I definitely had urges to look at social media, but then I would just remember I don't have it and remind myself, and I would move on and be fine. You have to sometimes just kind of live through these urges to realize that it's not going to kill you. You don't have to look at Instagram and you're going to be fine. And honestly, it was really great. It was really freeing. It felt like freedom. I didn't have anything that I felt like I needed to catch up on and look at and be concerned about. I ended up having a really good routine that week of reading my Bible, waking up early, meditation, prayer, like all the things I wanted to do, and it was really great. And also, probably the reason I've been so busy and haven't made this video is because during that week I actually got a new job, which is amazing. So during that time of rest and freedom, I had more time to focus on things that are important in my life, and I ended up finding a job online and applying and getting that job. And now today is the 1 month anniversary of me working at that job. I love it. It's so awesome and rewarding. It helps the community, and I'm just really happy to be a part of it. So that week was really worth something to me. I also recently just did a purge of my Instagram following. My Instagram following. So the people that I follow, can't control people who follow me, but I went through and like, it's crazy. You don't realize, I don't know. I don't look at my numbers a lot, of like how many people I follow and follow me and stuff, but it's just crazy how many people you end up following that you don't even know or don't even care about. Or I just went through, and if people didn't spark joy, Marie Kondo reference, in me, or I didn't think of them as like encouraging or uplifting, if they just caused me anxiety or something, I don't know, if I compared myself a lot to their page and it was just an unhealthy thing, I unfollowed them. And it felt really good to do that because now I'm more so just only following the things I want to see and things I know that will encourage me and uplift me. I remember a time when Instagram and Facebook was literally just your friends. It was just people you knew very well. I remember the beginning of Facebook, like friending somebody on Facebook was scary. If you didn't know them, like you would not friend somebody you didn't know. I remember asking someone if it was okay to like friend of a friend. Like that was so crazy. You literally only followed and were friends with people who you truly knew. And I think that world was so much better because you just got to lift up your friends and they got to lift you up, and you just got to see what they're doing and keep in contact with people you truly cared about, and you didn't have to be just fed all this bullshit that you don't care about. Yeah, I went through and just got rid of a lot of people, and that was freeing as well. I am just happy to have done that and needed to be done. So I can just feel a little bit better being on there now. I am back on my social media. It's really hard to stay off of social media. I find it really hard unless I make an ultimatum like I did in that video for myself. It's really hard to stay away. I try some days to just look at things less or like delete the app for a little bit, but it's really hard. I've just tried to change my perception and the way I think about it and what I want to do on social media and the kinds of people that I want to follow on social media. I encourage you to do the same thing. Go look at your following and unfollow people. I'm sure there's things on there you don't even know that you have or are from the past, or just somebody who doesn't lift you up. Don't follow them. I would definitely encourage anyone to take a week off of social media like I did. I think it was wonderful. And I truly wish that social media wasn't really a thing. I wish I wasn't sucked into this universe, and maybe you could say, well, then just stop, like, don't look at it. And I would like to do that, but it's really kind of unrealistic in this world. I know some people don't have social media, and like, kudos to them, but I want to stay up to date with my friends all over the country. I live in Montana now, and my friends live in so many different states, so it is important for me to see what they're doing and see important milestones in their lives and stuff, and I enjoy that part of it. But I just wish it was more of an uplifting environment and encouraging, and people didn't compare themselves and feel bad about themselves. So I'm just trying to turn myself into an encouraging light for other people. I don't want to just be a pretty face on your timeline. I don't want to just be like a funny guy on your timeline. I just want to be an encouragement to people. I want to be a light. I want to share my life so that you can see, like, hey, she lives a life like me. Like, life is hard, life is struggles, and picking yourself up and continuing on. I want to be honest about my life and my journey and what's going on, so that you can know who I really am, and not just see a front of beautiful pictures of Montana and think that my life is perfect, because it's not. I just want to become someone that you want to follow, because I speak to your heart, and I speak to things that maybe you don't want to bring up or you don't want to bring to light, but you need to. It's really important to feel heard and to feel listened to, and I encourage you that if you're struggling, to reach out to me, like send me a message on Instagram, and I'm there to listen. I'm there to hear you and respond to you and lift you up. I totally understand how hard it is to be in a place where you feel like no one can hear you and no one understands, and I get all that stuff. So if you just want me to be like a soundboard for you, I will listen and I will encourage you. It's just the way of my heart, is to want to help people in that way. I don't want people to feel alone. I know that some people are physically alone, and I can't imagine going through some of the stuff I've gone through personally alone. So if that's you, like, please reach out, because I think that everybody needs somebody, and it's very important to help one another. I don't want somebody to go helpless just because they don't feel like they have somebody to talk to. And to be that encouraging light for you, if you need it, I just want to say that life is hard. Life is so, so hard. What I'm trying to say is, God didn't intend for life to be pain-free. There was never an intention of pain and life to be separate. Life comes with pain and comes with trial and tribulations and hard times, and we have to learn how to live through these things and during these things, and be able to shed light and live fully for ourselves and others during the pain, and not to just wallow and back down and wait for pain to pass and to have a good season of life, or a good time to start living, start doing things, and to get back into being who we are. We are made to live life through pain. Life is pain. Pain is life. Like, it's all in one. It's not separated. Just remember that you don't have to wait for the pain to pass. You can start living today, right now, and you can do wonderful things even when you are in pain. Sometimes that's where the most beautiful things come from, and that's how we learn to grow. I'm starting to learn to accept that these anxieties and fears and stresses that come into my head and are in my life might just be the way that I have to live. And that doesn't mean that I have to suffer. I just may need to change my perception and change my mind. I used to think that I would get over PTSD. I thought that I would get over depression and the anxiety I feel, but that may not be true. I'm learning to accept and realize that I may have to live with pain for the rest of my life, and I just have to change my mind about how I react and how I'm going to deal with it, how I'm going to live with it. Anyways, I'm learning to accept my life for what it is. My dog in all of my videos like this, and I promise I feed her. I don't know. I'm just trying to encourage you if you're going through something strugglesome, that there is always tomorrow. Tomorrow is a new day. You have no idea what's going to come. Things change so much. And even if you feel stuck in a deep, dark hole right now, I promise you things will change. That's the way of the world. It's going to change tomorrow. The sun always rises, and we can always have that. We can always have a new chance to start over and just be who you want to be. You know? We have to learn, and we have to change our minds and learn how to live with our new selves. But that's the way it is. I hope that was encouraging for you. I'm trying to just spread some light. And if you need more encouragement, go to my Instagram. I am just trying to be a better, encouraging presence there. My cat's going crazy if you're listening to this. I think I'm just going to hang out with my animals now and be thankful for everything I have, because it's an amazing life. And you should be too. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching this video. And who knows when I'll be back, but hopefully it'll be soon. And I just appreciate every one of you that's watched this. So thank you. Bye.